Guys, it's Simply Monet here, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys why I left Big Law and decided to open my own practice. Now, what I will say is that I think that a lot of times when you're a new attorney or you're doing something new, you're gonna have to go through different areas of the law to determine what you actually like and what you actually want to do. So that might be being a part of a firm for a while to see if you like firm life, or going into your own practice, or doing something else just to see what you like personally and works well for your life. So that's exactly what I did. When I got out of law school, I I was on LinkedIn. I filled out a bunch of resumes. As at this time, I'm in a frantic because I need to find employment so that I can actually be the attorney that I've always wanted to be. And that's where my mind was at the time. So this was about February, no, it was about June or the end of May when I found out that I passed the February 2022 Michigan bar exam. And so I'm filling out applications. I get called by a very prominent firm in Michigan, and I go there. I do the interview. I get the job. I'm ecstatic. I don't regret that at all. I don't regret getting this job at this firm, and I don't regret my time working there, because I need to figure out what kind of attorney that I wanted to be and what worked for me. So I go there and you guys, one of the things that they don't tell you in law school is kind of how to practice. You learn the law in a generic form. You take this large test. You take multiple tests and you take so many tests that you can't, so many exams that it's like a hurdle. It's one hurdle after another. And you can't really look too forward into what else you want to do. So I felt personally that there was minimal free time to really, ponder about, hey, what do you want to do after law school? What do you want to do after you successfully pass the Michigan bar exam? I did not know. Like I told you guys before, I'm a retaker. So I took the bar exam 4 times and I passed on my 4th try. So at that point, I'm just trying to pass. I didn't think about what firm life was like. I didn't think about, the hours, or I didn't even know what billing was. So I think the first reason that I would say that I left Big Law was because of the billing. And you guys, it's not as simple as it sounds. You're sitting in an office for 8 to 10 hours a day, and you would think, okay, if you have to bill like 44 hours a week, that should be doable, that should be very easy. But it's not like that, because when you go into the office, all of the work that you do is not going to be billable. So when I say billing, or I refer to billing, I mean billing to a client file. Everything that you do is not going to be billable. So if you're, sitting there, you're a new attorney and you don't know how to write a motion, you don't know how to draft, a document, that time that it might take you, it's going to take you probably twice as long as it would take an experienced attorney. You cannot bill for that work. So what you end up doing is having to make up hours, and you have to bill so many hours a month. So at this large firm, I had to bill 175 a month, which is like, oh, easy. No. I spent countless hours. I spent so many hours trying to figure out what I was doing because I had not done it before. So, it was, it was nothing short of a hellish situation. Um, Secondly, I left Big Law because there was no, I just didn't feel like there was adequate training. And that might be the norm, you know. Sure, throw you in, you know, to somewhere and kind of you either sink or you swim. And I personally do not like that type of environment. I just don't. And so that's another reason why I left Big Law. It's a sink or swim situation. Even when you're in a firm that's it doesn't have anything to do much about, you know, oh, the firm is bad. No, I liked my firm. I thought it was decent. However, there were a lot of people in the firm. My boss had about 16, 17 attorneys under her. There was just no time to sit there and teach me how to practice law or how to draft these legal documents or how to, you know, analyze the law. There was no time for that. So at that point, I'm trying to learn how to do all of these things that I just did not know how to do. So the billing, the motions, you know, I was doing a lot of one assignments for attorneys, and I just kind of had to figure out what I was doing. And even when I got to knowing more about what I was doing, the hours were long, you guys. And I just felt like the work-life balance wasn't there. That's the third reason. Work-life balance is important. And when you're expected to work that for a long amount of hours and then get back up and do it the same thing, I think that's why a lot of attorneys burn out, because the crazy hours that they expect you to work, you have to give up your life to, like, entirely, to be able to fulfill what the partners or the, you know, whatever attorneys that are over you would like you to fulfill. And that's another reason why I just decided in the end that, you know, the Big Law was not for me, because that's not something, like, I take pride in my work. I am a diligent worker, but you know, you can't just straight all day, you know, sit there and all you do is work, because the burnout, like, rates are ginormous. I don't want to burn out. I love the law. I want to continue to love the law. So I needed to make the law work for me, which is why I started my own practice. Another reason why I left Big Law was because the work environment was hostile, to be honest. If I'm being honest, it seemed that I had paralegals, you know, and I had a paralegal assigned to me. There were other, you know, people in the firm that it just wasn't a healthy environment. I seemed to be working, I felt like the people that were supposed to be helping me, assisting me, you know, working for me, honestly, were working against me. I couldn't even get anything filed. At this point, I'm like arguing with people to get to get documents filed. Like, there was some work-life politics is not for me. I don't understand that. We all have things going on anyway. We're all trying to do something very important. practice law. I'm here to learn and grow and be a competent attorney for my clients. I don't have time to, you know, get involved in like the antics that go on in a law firm. And it can be toxic. It became toxic for me. So there were I mean, the dynamic between attorneys and paralegals, for some reason, it was off. There's other attorneys as well that just kind of overlooked you because I suppose, when you're a newer attorney, I guess you don't know as much. And so there's like some hierarchy or something. And I just did not, none of that did I want. So, and you guys, this is like common. It's not like, oh, try another firm. I did. You know what I mean? And so it's like the same thing. And that's not something that I'm willing to incorporate into my work life, my life in general. It was just not healthy for me, or for my mental health. And so that's another reason why I decided to start my own practice. The fifth reason that I decided to, leave big law and try other avenues was because, as you guys can see, I am a Black woman. I'm a Black woman in Michigan. I'm an attorney in Michigan. I have to be able to exist as I am. And I felt like sometimes when you're in a large law firm full of Caucasian people, there's pressure to have to assimilate, fit into whatever the culture of the law firm is. When I was at one of the biggest law firms that I worked for, I experienced issues with my hair, and that really affected me. I am Black. I like to change my hair. I do. So like this color, I had a burgundy color. That was not okay. I was told that I had to change my hair, and that the way that I appeared did not fit the firm's goals, or the firm, the way that they wanted their attorneys to look. So I literally was made to have to change my hair. And though the Crown Act does exist, at these firms, you're an at-will employee. And I could have went further with that, but I just decided not to. But either way, in any case, it rubbed me the wrong way. I felt like I had to kind of fit into this mold that wasn't who I was and who I am. I'm proud of, my hair. I'm proud of being versatile. I'm proud of my demeanor and everything. And I just feel like that was a situation that really was the last straw for me. I just felt like I had to be a different person than I actually am. And yeah, so that's the fifth reason as to why I left big law and decided to start my own firm. And if you guys don't know, my firm name is called JB Legal Services. And I'll link it below. You guys can check out my firm. I'm located, I'll put my business card below so you guys can see. But if you guys need any legal services and you're in Michigan, I generally practice throughout the Macomb, Oakland, Wayne County areas. So if you need any legal services, you can call my firm at 1261. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. Tag me at Michigan Attorney. Because I told you guys I've never seen any attorneys on here in Michigan. So but yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please tune in to the next videos. I have more coming. I'll see you guys later.